So I fasted for 16 hours. It was a good fast. I ate a lot after my fast, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of how I felt because there was no guilt or fear around what I was eating, and there was no guilt or fear about wanting to be full, wanting to be really full, wanting to eat as much as I could. And that's why I like fasting, because it allows me to like indulge and give in to my like ravenousness and gluttony without being afraid that it will never end, because it does end and it will end. And I just want to emphasize that fasting does not have to be for weight loss. I'm not using it for weight loss this time around. I'm using it to give myself permission to go all in with the food, and then give myself a break, give myself permission to stop thinking about food. Most days I think about food constantly. It doesn't matter like how great my life is. It doesn't matter how busy I am. It doesn't matter if I'm excited, if I'm happy. Like, I am always thinking about food, and I always want to eat. A lot of it is boredom. A lot of it is just like getting through the day and feeling like that's all I have to cling to is food. But what I'm trying to say is, like, it doesn't matter what's going on. I'm always trying to put food in my body passively. So especially these past few months, I've really been struggling with having gained a little bit of weight, staying away from the bad foods just because I don't live alone. So there's always food available, there's always junk food available, and feeling out of control with my life, which leads me to eat. So one thing I have learned, and one thing I want to prioritize, I've been listening to this book called Essentialism, and basically I haven't even finished it. I've gotten through like half the first chapter, but one thing I've learned is like, you can let go of everything that doesn't serve you. You don't have to do all this extra stuff. And I feel like I do a lot of extra stuff to make me feel better, to make me feel healthier, to make me feel normal. But I have to realize, like, I'm not normal. I have to do what works for me. Like, and I don't mean I'm not normal. I mean I'm not like everybody else. So I don't have to do what everyone else is doing. Like, if what I need for my life to work out, for me to be healthy and happy and regulated, is to not do things in the morning, like to not obligate myself to do anything in the morning most days, and that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I want to start doing. I heard a quote from somewhere, and it was like, if you don't prioritize your life, someone else will. And that resonated with me, because if I don't prioritize my life, if I don't prioritize my health, someone else will. So I say that to say, I have always been happy and comfortable fasting in the morning and taking that morning time that I'm not eating to focus on myself in other ways. Exercise, journaling, working, like having a slow morning. It does wonders for my mental health. But when I'm constantly scheduling things in the morning, doing things for other people in the morning, it becomes impossible, because when I am stressed, when I'm doing something I don't want to do, when I'm bored, what do I want to do? I want to eat. I feel like I can't get through anything without eating, and that's a problem. And it's something I've worked on, it's something I'm working on, and it's something I've gotten a lot better with. But I think I want and I strive to be someone who is in control of their life and who is doing the work to live for themselves and not for other people. I want to live in service of other people, but I don't want to live for other people. And to me, that means doing what I need to do to be okay. And if what I need to do to be okay is have a better relationship with food, heal this ravenousness inside of me, give myself a break, give my mind a break from all the things that make me feel like I need food to cope. Why am I so close? I don't know, but that's what I need to do. And if that means I need to take mornings off, if that means I don't schedule things before 12 p.m., if that means I want to keep taking evening shifts at whatever job I'm at, like, that's what I'm going to do. Obviously, there are times and there are situations, and I think this is something I struggled with. When there's a situation I have to eat outside my eating window, I think I get stressed about it, I get scared about it, and I either don't do the thing or I make that a reason to restrict. And I'm trying to also break this binge restrict cycle that I'm always in. I haven't restricted in months. I've definitely binged, but I haven't restricted, I'll say, in weeks. And that's why I was so scared to go back to fasting. But I think now, again, this time around, I'm doing it to regulate myself, not to starve myself, not to eat less, not to lose weight. I don't know if I've said it, but I'm not stepping on the scale. I haven't stepped on the scale in like 2 days. And I really don't want to focus on weight loss. I want to focus on feeling good, being regulated, being normal. But yeah, I like having the mornings to myself. I like not being stressed out in the morning. I hear this a lot with like, especially I watch a lot of like anti-Matrix, anti-9 to 5, anti-the machine content. I'm not anti all of that stuff, but we talk about like stepping out of the 9 to 5 mindset, I guess, which is like, working a corporate, striving for a corporate job, striving to work 40 hours a week, like just being in control of your own life, really, and your own work and your own money. But a part of that for me is not adhering to like the whole wake up early, do everything you have to do early, get all your stuff out of the way. Like, that's cool and that's fine, like, but I'm not, if what works for me is taking things slow in the morning, waking up late, I guess just doing what I want to do. I'm learning that too, just doing what you want to do. Stop stressing yourself out to be like everyone else and be productive and do the whole aspirational, motivational, self-improvement montage every day. Like, essentialism. Do what's good for you. Do what you want to do. Like, I feel like a lot of times I'm pretending to be, I don't want to say better than I am, but like, I'm trying to be the version of myself that I think I'm supposed to be and other people want me to be, instead of being who I am, doing what I naturally gravitate towards. And early mornings are fun. Early mornings are nice when you're up before everyone else and it's dark. It's fun and it's nice for being outside and in nature, but it's not ideal for me when I'm trying to regulate, because if I'm tired, I'm gonna eat. I think the longer I'm up and moving in the morning before eating, the more ravenous I get, the more stressed I get, the more I feel like I'm counting down until I get to eat. So I definitely think waking up late, taking the first hour or two to myself and then allowing myself to eat is really helpful. That 12 to 6 eating window was really good for me when I first started fasting. Now it's going to be a little bit wider. The plan for tomorrow is 12 hours fasted. So I stopped eating at 12:15. I'm going to eat tomorrow at 12:15. And I'm going to have a big meal to be full, okay? We're not eating small portions. We're not trying to eat as little as possible. We're not trying to be super healthy. We're trying to regulate. We're trying to be normal, okay? So 12 hours fasted, a big healthy meal, including the non-healthy foods that I like and enjoy. I'm gonna have my iced coffee. And then around 6, I'll have another big nourishing meal. And then I probably will close my window again at 12. I think 12-hour fasts are reasonable for me right now because I'm easing back into things. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep in mind, like, we're not trying to lose weight, so eat what you want. You're not trying to restrict, so eat what you want. You are not trying to go as long as you can without eating. So your eating window, your fasting window, should be helping you, not hurting you, not making you uncomfortable, not making things hard, not making you stressed, not making you count down the hours until you get to eat. This is for regulation, it's for rhythm, it's for routine, it's for like teaching your brain like food is not scarce. Food is not scarce. You don't need to, you're okay without it. And you're also okay if you overdo it, because you're doing what's good for you, what's healthy for you. You don't have to be perfect. You're just moving a little bit further away from the things that actually hurt you. But that's it. I had a good day. I ate a lot of food, and I feel good, and I feel normal. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.